She took everything. The house, the cars, the accounts, even the dog. And I let her. I didn't fight. I didn't flinch. Just sat there in that cold courtroom while her lawyer carved up my life like it was a roast dinner. Why? Because I knew something she didn't. You ever watch someone walk away smugly, thinking they've won, not realizing they just stepped over the real prize? That was Marissa, my ex-wife. Calculated, beautiful, ruthless. To everyone else, it looked like she buried me. Left me with nothing. But that's the thing about nothing. Sometimes, it hides everything. I remember the last look she gave me when she left. Not sadness, not even anger, just satisfaction. Like she'd cleaned house, erased me, and could finally breathe. But she didn't know I still had it. The one thing she forgot. The thing that would turn her entire win into the deepest loss of her life. And when she found out what I kept, she called me crying, begging. So if you think this is just another divorce story, think again. Because the part that came next changed everything. And no one, not even me, saw it coming. Have you ever watched someone erase you in real time? Because that's exactly what it felt like in that courtroom. Marissa didn't blink, didn't hesitate. She sat across from me, legs crossed, flipping through her phone while her lawyer read out a list that sounded more like an obituary than a settlement. The house hers, both cars hers. Joint savings? Cleaned out. She even fought for the coffee machine. The coffee machine. And I just sat there, silent. Not because I was weak, because I was done playing her game. Everyone told me to fight. My brother offered his lawyer. My mom said, "You can't let her take everything." But what they didn't get, what no one got, was that stuff didn't matter to me anymore. Because I knew something she didn't. See, Marissa always thought value lived in the visible. In the expensive car, the fancy zip code, the couple's vacations she curated for Instagram likes. But I knew better. While she collected things, I collected something else. And no, it wasn't cash. Or crypto. Or a secret account. It was real. Priceless. Irreplaceable. And she never even asked about it. Because to her, it was worthless. But what came next would prove just how wrong she was. What would you do if you held the one thing that could break the person who broke you? Would you use it? Would you destroy them? I didn't. I didn't even threaten her. I just sent Marissa a single file. No message. No warning. Just a link. The file was called Remember. It was the video from the flash drive. She must have opened it within minutes. The read receipt lit up on the link like a flare in the dark. Then silence. Not even a text. But 24 hours later, she called. Twice. I didn't pick up. She texted. "Why are you doing this?" I left it on read. Let her sit with it. See, the video wasn't just a cute throwback. It wasn't romantic. It was real. In it, she talked to the camera, thinking it was off. Said she wasn't sure if she was marrying me for love or stability. Said she knew how to get what she wanted. Said I was safe and that's enough for now. Imagine the image-obsessed ex-wife, the social media perfectionist, knowing that clip exists. That it could be anywhere. That it could be public. I didn't need revenge. I needed reality to do the work for me. And it did. Because a few days later, she showed up. In person. And what she said, I did not expect. Ever seen someone walk in like a ghost of their former self? That's what she looked like. Marissa. Sunglasses on. No makeup. Hair tied back like she didn't even care. This wasn't the polished version of her that used to dominate rooms, charm strangers, own every second of attention. This was a woman who'd been cracked open. She slid into the seat across from me at the cafe. Didn't even touch her drink. Just stared at me, quiet. And then, she whispered, "I didn't know you still had that stuff." Not with anger. Not even fear. With regret. She looked different. Not physically, emotionally. Like she'd been holding a perfect mask for years and forgot how to take it off. I said nothing at first. Just waited. Then she started offering things. Said she could return the car. Maybe the house. Maybe make things right. She even said sorry. Something I never heard from her. Not once. in our entire marriage. But I wasn't here for payback. And when I stood up and told her that I'd never show the video, that I never wanted her stuff, that all I ever wanted was to be seen, and that now I was, she just sat there, quiet, small. But then, she asked me one last question. And it wasn't about the video. It was about something I thought she'd never admit. What do you say when the person who destroyed you finally asks the one question you never thought they'd care about? Marissa looked at me, voice trembling. Did you ever really love me? Not, are you going to leak it? Not, can I fix this? But that, and in that moment, I realized something wild. She didn't come to apologize. She didn't come to negotiate. She came because for the first time in her life, she wasn't sure if she'd ever been truly loved, and that hit harder than anything. I didn't answer right away. What would you say? Yeah, I loved her once. Deeply. Maybe too much. But she was so focused on controlling everything that she never noticed when the love quietly packed its bags and left. So I just looked her in the eye and said, I did. Until you made it impossible. No drama. No revenge. Just truth. She nodded. Eyes glossy. Said nothing else. And I walked away. You know what I kept? Not the money. Not revenge. Not even that video. What I kept was myself. The part of me she tried to erase. She took everything else. But she lost the real prize. And I never had to lift a finger.